Okay, we got another match going on, and we'll keep this hand. So the hand had 3 lands, 2 feeders, a Ghoul Razor to do some recursions, and Enchant to do some recursion. I may end up sacking one of the feeders to the other feeder, just so we can get some recursion with the Ghoul Razor faster, a little bit quicker. Boggles, huh? Well, we have some edicts. It's about the best chance we have. He immediately opened up with Forest, so he didn't have like the Abundant Growth 5-color build that's a little more consistent. Which means he might just have like 6 enchantments in hand. In that case, it's already like super hard for us to win. I'm just gonna attack in and see if he'll take it. That's super unlikely, but I'm happy to trade a feeder for a bottle. He didn't take the bait. I'm leaving this back to block in case he does just slam in for some reason. Okay, he has multiple hexproof people, and that is the hexproof flying girl. So it's not actually flying, but it can't be blocked unless you have flying. Interesting. Well, at this point, it seems like I just stay on defense. Well, this girl can get through. I don't have any flyers, so I guess I'll send one in most likely. I could Ghoul Razor. I could sack one and then Ghoul Razor and play him as a blocker. That might be fine. I could also just Sign in Blood. I guess I'll just try and go aggro, and I'll attack with both and see what he does. And just remember, these can't block. He didn't read that, or he would have attacked in. Okay, and attack you for 2. Alright, let's go for 2, and then let's go ahead and just sack a creature. Sack the other one. Ghoul Razor, black, 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 black. Go. Alright, let's get our graveyard out of here. We can just replay the feeder and pump it, our other feeder up to a 3-3. That way we'll have a board of 5-5. However, if he ever gets the... That's going to protect him against Edict. I guess this will just save our Edict until we can shoot this thing with the Black Bolt skill thing. Nameless Inversion. Alright, we'll take 3. So as long as he doesn't have any lifelink going on, or he doesn't have the, I think it's called Ethereal Armor, that gives this guy first strike. Those are the real problem cards. Ethereal Armor ends up giving the guy like +4/+4 first strikes, just essentially unbeatable. I'm going to go ahead and, maybe I should Sign in Blood first, see if I can get an extra land. Yeah, I mean, we're going to have to get a little bit lucky in this game in order to win. We did, so I will play Sign in Blood, Butcher Ghoul. And I'll go ahead and attack with both of these. Attack, attack. And we're going to see, I'm sure he won't block. Alright, let's go ahead and sack the Butcher Ghoul. Alright, that means we're swinging for 5. We're going to bring him down to 12. Is it worth sacking one more time? So we can hit him for 6. That puts him on exactly 3-turn clock. Well, if he doesn't block at all. Yeah, I mean, we only take 1 more damage. That's if he does no pumping anyways, so it's probably worth. It also puts a creature in the graveyard, in case we want to line up a Ghoul Colors Chant here soon. But hey, we finally got this. We saw the Carrion Feeder grow to a 4/4. I mean, that's a 1-drop 4/4 is a pretty big deal. So we F9'd. It's important not to F9 in case your opponent ever plays removal on like your Ghoul Caller, because then you can sack it and grow your feeder, but his deck only plays... Well, it does play Exiles, so I think we'll get rid of that. Talk myself into it. Yeah, if he plays like a Journey to Nowhere targeting the Ghoul Razor, then of course we'll sack the Ghoul Razor to the feeder. That's pretty bad for us. Every time it's +1/1, and whenever this creature deals damage, draw a card. And also, if he would be destroyed, sack a totem instead. I won't say that's not pretty insane. Yep, and he's got enough creatures to protect from Edict. Although that means his creatures aren't nearly as good. I mean, it's not like his guy is a 8/8 first strike lifelink like they end up like sometimes. What's the first Edict? This isn't going to hit anything useful, so again, the plan was to save that. We might be able to Gray Merchant him out of the game here soon. So I think I want to play Carrion Feeder, sack Carrion Feeder, play Butcher Ghoul, and then we'll... Yeah, so let's lead with Carrion Feeder, black, sack the Carrion Feeder, and then Ghoul Caller's Chant. Both zombies back. We're doing it, we're doing it. Okay, and then let's go with Butcher's Ghoul for black. 1. Alright, then we will attack. At this point, he might throw away the Boggle or the plant. I guess the plant. No way. He just blocked our own creature? Oh, okay. Okay, so he just wants to take none. He must have, like, a lifelink in his hand. Otherwise, I don't think you make this play. Oh, okay. That is the correct play. Yeah, just not take 5. So he'll take 2. And we'll go to his instep. So we are threatening lethal. He doesn't know it's in our hand, but we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage worth of Gray Merchant if we draw land. So 7 damage just from Gray Merchant. He needs to get some lifelink online here soon, or give this thing first strike and send it back to block. Even if he does put it on blocking duty, instep I'll probably sack this Butcher Ghoul just to grow it up to a 2/2. If he ever gets Ethereal Armor, then we're sort of doomed. That would give it +4. So an 8/6 first striker with trample, and that draws a card every turn. It's not bad. So now he has first strike, but he has to keep swinging. And he wasn't blockable in the first place. If he has another damage enchantment, he can put us on a 2-turn clock. Each... Oh, +1/+2, and is an angel. Okay. Oh, it has flying. Okay, it gives it flying. Okay, all this doesn't really mean anything. Oh, hold on. So he's attacking with both. That seems incorrect. Ah, it was incorrect. Well, if we draw land, we can just Gray Merchant, and that's the plan. If we don't draw land, we either have to kill him, which is unlikely. Oh, he gets to draw another card here. I don't remember if he played a land, but he could play a tapped land that gains him some life. Instep, I am going to sack this guy. I'll just wait for him. I can Chainers him, which he'll probably sack the Boggle. Oh, he's just drawing another card off this enchantment. Alright, let's go ahead and sack the Butcher Ghoul. Alright, that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9 on board. Or no, it's going to be 10 now. Alright, that's 10 on board. So we have exact lethal. He has to sack this guy. That's funny. Oh, double Chainers. That'll work. So he's super deadies. That worked out. Drawing Chainer's Edict against the Hexproof deck. I guess you could say that's good. Oh yeah, now he doesn't realize he's dead. That's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's the most aggro we've seen this deck really get so far. That was pretty neat. Alright, what do we side in here? Well, the removal is obviously not very good. Shrivel is only good before they have any enchantments on. Although that may be as good as it's going to get. Some of those decks do play that, like, Haunted Gnarlid or something. I don't remember his name, but That is one card that they can actually target with removal. Let's get rid of, I guess, the unmakes. We're getting rid of all targeted removals, the idea. I'll bring in Shrivel, Shrivel. I'll probably bring in these witches. They can kill the plants. I was thinking of bringing in tendrils. Tendrils are only guided by a turn. It's worth something, right? What else we don't want? I think kind of want as many cantrips as we can get. I don't know. The tendrils just don't seem great. I think we'll just get rid of the targeted removal. We brought in some shrivels. That'll kill the plant as well, and the witches. So there's 5 ways. So there's three witches, a nameless. That's 4, and then 5, 6 the shrivels. Those can all kill plants. I know the witches are not the ideal target here, but there's not a whole lot to bring in. We could bring in duress, but we're more interested in stripping out his creatures. I mean, I guess if we land a turn 1 duress, that could be okay. But I feel like he's going to empty his hand quite quickly. I think I just want to run it. Oh, okay, our opponent left. Well, sorry about that, guys.